Hey y'all, welcome to Universal Thoughts with Shaikita, or welcome back, either one. We about to get into the Capricorn reading for the rest of February. What's coming towards you in home and health, career and finances, and love and relationships. Now we're gonna flip it because we're gonna do career and finances first. So, what's going on with Capricorn and career and finances for the rest of February? I don't got a song for y'all. Alright, so the first one was Chariot. Someone's determined. But they live in an illusion because you got the Seven of Cups. So, but then you got the Hangman pushing those. So maybe you're trying to get yourself out of a fog. Maybe you're trying to convince yourself that this job is for you and it's not. You're going hard for a job that you should just release. Maybe you're in denial about the position that you're in, possibly. What's going on? Is it okay? Nope. Oh shit. What is going on? What is going on with Capricorn the rest of February? Oh, somebody needs to take a rest. Someone needs to take a break. Maybe that's probably what's the problem. You're going hard for a job. You know what? Someone I know was going hard for a job that just didn't give a fuck about them. And I think that what you need to know is that you can't mentally and physically fuck yourself up for a job that's not even yours. You didn't build that job. That's not your dream. That's someone else's. You can't be going hard for someone else's on someone else's dream. Okay, what else came out was the Eight of Wands. Like, this is for career and finances, but I keep getting stuff for love, and I'm trying to ignore that shit. You got the Ace of Wands, Swords. You have the Ace of Swords. And then the Hermit. Okay, because I'm getting multiple things. Multiple things. What's pushing those is the moon. All right, because it's like you're so focused on your job, you haven't made time for family or loved ones because you're so determined to get ahead in this particular like whatever career you decide to be in. Like, you are so focused, like really focused on this job. You haven't made time for family. You didn't make time for friends. Like, none of that. You're overworking yourself. You are overworking yourself, and it seems like you barely get to sleep. For real, you barely get to sleep. So it's like you're not thinking clearly. You're not thinking straight at all. Like, that's where that illusion comes from. Like, you have a foggy brain right now, and you're restless. You're physically restless. You're mentally restless. You just need to take a break. That is what I'm getting. You're working too hard. You're overworking yourself. You're overworking yourself on someone else's dream. You haven't had the time to to think anymore. That's what I get from this. You haven't had the time to think no more. This is probably a job that you had to help you get to your dreams. Like, it helped stairs. Like, it was helping you get to where it was that you wanted to be or where you needed to be, but you got so stuck in this job. It doesn't tell how long you've been there, but you're so wrapped up in this job that you started to settle for that job. You haven't even focused on yourself and the life that you want to live and the dream that you have for you. This is just a stepping stone, and you've made it your career. And that's not how it was supposed to be. So you need to step back because you are quickly deteriorating. That's what I'm getting. You're deteriorating and you're losing focus of the reason why. The reason why you even started this shit is like you're losing yourself and you're losing your family. And the whole point of you doing this was so you could set up for a better life for yourself and your family. And now it's just like all you have is this job. It's not even a career, it's just a job. But you're turning it into your career. And it's like that wasn't the plan. That wasn't the goal. That it just wasn't it. So you gotta get that together. You gotta get it together. You gotta take a day for yourself. And it's a lot of jobs out here, especially if it's like a factory job, which I'm feeling like it is. You're doing factory work. They don't give a damn about their employees, because as soon as you like an employee could die on the job, they got one lined up right after that. Like, do you realize how you're really not that important to the job because there's many of you? In a sense, like I don't mean to sound like that or say it like that, but it's truth. So it's like you really got to think about you first instead of thinking about a job that could replace you easily. Okay, so now we're going to get into to home and health, which I feel like that went that went with home and health as well. But we're going to see what this says. Yeah, we're going to see what this says. What's going on with Capricorn the rest of February with home and health? What's going on with Capricorn the rest of February in home and health? Soul retrieval, deep soul healing with the goddess. This is all health. What's pushing that is the wings of Offset uniting with yourself. So that's basically telling me that you need to take some time for yourself and collect yourself because you have not done that. Okay, abundance aside, there's stellar blessings of the celestial goddess of abundance. What's pushing that is portal of light. She who glides through, she glides on wings through space and time. No, that don't go there. Doesn't go. Because it goes back to the career. I feel like this whole thing is about to be intertwined together. Maybe you are in business with family. Maybe your work is causing division in the home. Clearly, because you're isolating yourself. All you do is go to work, come home, and go to sleep. You have no time for yourself or for your family. And the point of you doing this was for your family. So it's just like the people you're doing it for, they don't even get to appreciate you and what you're doing because you're doing too much. And I understand, like, you got to work hard for what you want or whatever, but you're settling still. You're settling in a job that don't even care about you. And the people that do care about you, you have no time for. It's kind of sad. I'm getting you need to meditate. You need to meditate. You need to do some yoga. Like, you really just need to sit down with yourself and collect your thoughts. Because you're looking at things wrong. And you probably getting mad at people that's in your home because of the fact that you're not working so much. I mean, because you are working so much and they keep saying, like, you working too much, you doing too much. And now you feel like they're probably against you, but it's not even that they're against you. They just see they see what you don't see, okay? They see how you're overworking yourself. They see how you've changed since this job, and they're just trying to get you to collect yourself. Like, they're just trying to get you to collect yourself again because it's like you're becoming corporate. That's crazy how I thought to say that shit. But we have a proper burial for freedom, sacrifice to Osiris, Lord of the Dead. I don't want to say that, but it's like you need to quit this job. was pushing at the tip of carnelian, entering the first belly segment. Now it's like either you should quit this job or the people around you are going to leave you where you literally have nothing but the job. Like, this is fucked up because it's like they keep trying to talk to you, but because you be stubborn about what they're saying, it leads into an argument. It leads into an argument, and then it's just like they're getting tired. Your significant other is getting tired. No matter, they don't give a fuck about the job. They don't give a fuck about you trying to make money for them or none of that shit because they feel like we could do it together doing something else, doing what it is that we want to do. I'm feeling like you're getting scared. You're settling for a job. It's like you don't like being a boss. You like being bossed. You get me? Damn, that's fucked up. You don't like being a boss. You like being bossed. Like, and they're not liking that because you're settling for being somebody's minion. Like, like at what point do y'all probably set a goal? Y'all had a plan. Like, all right, you want to work this amount of time. We're going to set up this amount of money. And then after that, we're going to go do us, start our own business, our own little thing, whatever the fuck. But you got too comfortable. You got comfortable with the position that you're in. And I was just like, well, I like where I'm at. So I'm going to be here a little while longer. Or you keep making up excuses like, nah, that's not enough. It's not enough. It's not enough. I got to keep going. I got to keep doing this, blah, blah, blah. Like, at what point are you going to actually do what y'all planned? Because it's like you just keep moving it. You keep pushing it. And it's like, well, when the hell are we going to actually do this? Like, you've been selling me hopes and dreams, and I'm waiting to see them dreams, and like I'm hoping for them dreams to come, and then you keep telling me in a minute and a few, hold on, and I'm still sitting there hanging, like, what the fuck? So it's like, hold on, because I gotta write down that's about to be the title. You don't want to be a boss, you want to be bossed. uh, but yeah, so it's like you with this job is really just fucking you up. It's fucking up your home and it's fucking up your health because you just, I don't know. I don't know if it's because you did get comfortable. It's like you got used to the routine of the job, and it's like you're scared to change it because it was already a change. You already changed, and it's like, damn, I don't want to have to change again. Let me just sit here for a little bit. Let me marinate a little bit more. And it's like you can't do that, especially when you had already had a conversation. Like you already made plans with somebody else. Y'all made a plan, and this was part of the plan, but it wasn't supposed to be as long as it has been. Y'all had a time to do everything. You surpassed what you needed to start your own business, but you got comfortable being a minion. You gotta fix that. Now we're about to get into love and relationships. So what's going what's going on in love and relationships with Capricorn the rest of February? See? What's going on? And when I look at this card, because it's bringing into form 41, which goes down to 5, and it's basically like a change is happening, but the change that I'm seeing is that someone's walking away. Like someone's walking away. What's pushing that is I'm about to be pissed as hell. I ain't know if they was still recording. It's free from judgment, free to love. That's what's pushing that. Now, like I said, I feel like someone's walking away. And you know what? Because you could have found somebody at your job. That just came. You could have found somebody at your job, and it's like they're nothing like the people at home, and like you real like you rather be at work than be at home. Like that's crazy. Like, well, damn. It's like you might end up walking away from that person that's at your home to be with the person that's at your job. Like, that's why your ass don't want to leave. That's why your ass is comfortable there because you got a little work wife husband. So, we got legacy of light. Look at you, Capricorn. Mm, 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 mm. Having sense and spirals of manifestation. See, you probably made a whole plan with the person at your house, but you actually found someone that was more on your level at work, and that's why your ass is over there. And I was pushing that is focus on the light. It's like people, because you're not the first one. It's like y'all walking away from one person to go to another person. But it's like the person that you're going to is someone that you actually, they're, like I said, they're more on your level. They're more on your level. And they're like, I don't know if the person that you're with now, or maybe that you broke up with, they were like a rebound from someone from before, or you was just lonely, so it was just two lonely people being together, but it wasn't really where you was at, or maybe they were a distraction, well, like a rebound. They were a distraction, but it wasn't really hitting for it. That's not what you really wanted, and that's probably why you keep working and not being around them, because it's like, that's not what I really wanted. I was just lonely. Or I was just hurt. But you ended up finding somebody at the job that you actually want. It's like you basically just got the person that you wanted to be with. Like, you asked for them, you did that Sierra prayer, and it's like, bam, here they is at work, doing the same thing that you doing, wanting the same things that you wanting, and that's why your ass always want to be at work. You don't mind being tired, because the person that you around, they don't make you feel tired. You don't come off tired when you at work. You only come off tired when you at home because you're depressed there. It's kind of fucked up. And if that is the case, then you need to let that person know, look, it ain't what it is. We got to go. We got to separate, because I don't like this shit. This ain't my cup of tea at all. So yeah, you need to handle that. You need to meditate, do some yoga, and really clear your thoughts, so you can say things more accurately and precisely, because you're not saying nothing. You're not saying nothing. You're leaving things into interpretation. You're being real vague about shit, and that's fucking not just yourself up, but the people around you up. Because you're not being honest. Be honest. Look, I found someone else. I met someone else. We're more in sync with each other. Maybe the person that you with don't really want to work or like to work, so you just been doing everything, taking care of everything and everyone, but you found someone who got the same hustle as you, and now you're like, look, is it? That's it. I did. What do you say? I do. I did. I'm done. Like, so just be real about it. Just be real about it. But that's all I got for y'all. Uh, like, damn, did I say that on the other one? Like, comment, subscribe to the tribe, share if you dare to care, because it's all love over here. We just want to spread that shit. And I'll just see you later.